Imagine surviving not one, not two, but 7 lightning strikes, only to face an even more shocking twist. This is Roy Sullivan, a park ranger so unlucky, or perhaps so extraordinary, that he earned the nickname the Human Lightning Rod. Born in Greene County, Virginia in 1912, Sullivan began his career as a park ranger in Shenandoah National Park in 1936. His first encounter with lightning occurred in April 1942. Seeking refuge from a storm in a fire lookout tower, he was struck when lightning hit the tower multiple times. The bolt burned a half-inch strip along his right leg and left a hole in his shoe. 27 years later, in July 1969, while driving his truck through the park, lightning struck nearby trees and deflected into the open window. The strike knocked him unconscious, burned off his eyebrows and eyelashes, and set his hair on fire. The uncontrolled truck continued moving until it stopped near a cliff edge. In July 1970, while standing in his front yard, lightning hit a nearby power transformer and jumped to his left shoulder, searing it. By the spring of 1972, Sullivan was working inside a ranger station when another strike set his hair on fire. He tried to smother the flames with his jacket and then used a wet towel to extinguish them. On August 7, 1973, while on patrol, Sullivan saw a storm cloud forming and drove away quickly. Believing he had outrun it, he left his truck only to be struck moments later. The lightning moved down his left arm and leg, knocked off his shoe, and crossed over to his right leg just below the knee. He poured a can of water over his head, which was on fire. On June 5, 1976, he was struck again, injuring his ankle. He saw a cloud, thought it was following him, tried to run away, but was struck anyway. His hair also caught fire. His final encounter occurred on June 25, 1977, while fishing. Lightning hit the top of his head, setting his hair on fire and burning his chest and stomach. As he turned to his car, a bear approached, attempting to steal trout from his fishing line. Despite his injuries, Sullivan struck the bear with a tree branch, claiming it was the 22nd time he had fended off a bear. After surviving 7 lightning strikes, Sullivan's life took a tragic turn. On the morning of September 28, 1983, he died from a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head. He was 71 years old. A reminder that sometimes it's not nature, but matters of the heart that strike the hardest.